When you listen to the man, you say he's very grateful to watching what you do it in the field, especially this season, how great you are. What does it make you feel?
Oh, it's always pretty cool hearing that from your manager and your skipper. A guy you go in the battle for every single day. So no, that's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully, I'm always trying to impress him and do what I can for him.
When guys like Marlon and IKF both homer, Greg gets the win. Is that an extra boost when you get guys like that contributing in such huge ways?
Yeah, for us, getting that run in the first was big time. Especially against Archer and the type of bullpen they have. But then Marlon coming through and getting us, another homer to, give us that, early 2-0 lead. That's I think really what helped us cruise there. For a little while before Gary responded, but getting help from those guys and IKF with the late homer kind of give us that insurance run was big time. Anytime you can add a couple more runs and help our bullpen just go out there and just attack the zone, good things are going to happen.
And I'm sure the most important thing for you is that this great season you're having is in the context of the team winning. But how important is it to you to reach some of these goals that are now in sight? Roger Maris, 61 home runs, maybe even more.
I got another one for you. It's, just trying to do what I can every single day. Show up to work prepared, ready to go, and do whatever it takes to help our team get a win. Today. That's me moving a guy over, driving a guy in. Making a play on defense. That's what I'm focused on. All the individual awards, accolades, stats that you kind of get throughout the year. It's all based on how well you help the team out. So if I'm out there helping the team every single day, that the stats, all that kind of stuff will show up.
You're not getting as many pitches to hit these days. Does that put an extra emphasis on when you do get something right over the plate?
Kind of, but I try to stay locked in throughout every single at bat. Even more so now, I got to be locked in from the very first pitch to it's an 8-pitch at bat, that last pitch. So for me that's fun. That's what it's all about is seeing how mentally tough you can be to stay locked in, and when you get a pitch to drive or get a pitch to do something with, do it, and if not, pass the baton and watch the guy behind you drive you in.
Is there any more emotional after the prior pitch was kind of close, and then you put the next pitch into the seats? Is there any emotion about that?
A little bit. I know it was a slider, so it just kind of spun out of his hand a little bit. But your juices get flowing a little bit. Anytime a pitch kind of starts coming towards your head. But no, you just got to step out, take a breath, and then lock it back in for the next pitch.
Aaron, are you seeing fewer pitches that you can drive as you get closer and closer to the record we won't talk about? But, is it harder for you to get that pitch per at bat than 3 months ago, for instance?
It's tough to say. I feel like the scouting report has always been the same on what guys want to do. So I feel like guys try to do that, and I try not to focus on if I'm getting one or not. I try to focus on my plan, and if I don't get something to hit, then so what? If I get one to hit, I'll try to take my A swing and be ready for it. But I haven't really noticed if I'm getting more or less, to be honest.
And the fact that you don't want to talk about any of this personal stuff, is that because it's easier for you to perform when you're not thinking big picture? Is that because you don't want to be talking about things that don't involve the team? What's your reasoning behind just not wanting to engage that conversation?
It's just not important to me. What's important to me is winning. Winning this division first off, and putting our team in a good position going into the postseason. So it's not all about me. No matter what happens, if I go 0 for 4 or 4 for 4, it's not about me. One guy can't win or lose you a ball game. So all those accolades, all the records, stuff like that, that's off-season talk. We got to focus on. Today we came out here, played a great ball game. A lot of guys contributed. We got the win, and that's what I'm here to talk about.
You've had some injured teammates on offense. The team's been a little uneven, we all know, lately, a few weeks. How has it been? It's been harder for you at all to kind of carry that burden, or is it just a responsibility you have that you've got to be at your level all the time to make this team win?
Yeah, you got to show up. When you're hitting the top 3 of the order, you got to show up every single day. You got to post every day, and if guys are there, if guys are not there, if the normal crew we had in April's there or not, it really doesn't matter. I still got to go up there and I got to do my best for 4 or 5 at bats and play my heart out on defense. So I like it when I got Big G and Anthony and all those guys behind me. But if I don't, so what? I know they're healing up and they'll be back You know, when we